The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming to town. And then on Thursday, they hit the road to face the Sixers in Philadelphia.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. And for the Bucks, we've got Chris Paul, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 5. Here's Olajuwon. Got a hand on it. Now Paul. Here's Bird. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Yao. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
There are big men, and then there's Yao Ming. Wow, wow, wow.
Here's Maravich. The kick out to Paul. Robinson, a screen on Thomas. Down low. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Paul.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Back to Thomas. Pass to Yao. Now here's Thomas. Here's Richmond. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc. Really measures those shots well.
Here's Bird. He's checked by Carter. Here's Maravich. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
So unselfish. If Richmond's shot isn't there, he'll move the ball.
Here's Milwaukee, trailing by 2. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's Maravich. Pass to Bird. Here's Pettit. This one for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Oh, Robinson with a block. To the middle. Maravich with the bucket.
That's one more assist in the career of CP3. We haven't seen many better passers in NBA history.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor. Now here's Thomas. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Paul. And so Paul will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Pass to Olajuwon. Tries it from 19. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Paul passes to Bird. There's a screen. From downtown. Yeah, with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. On the attack, Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
Pass to Pettit. Let's go with a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Thomas. Yet to see a basket. Here's Olajuwon. Again, the Pistons score.
He is the complete package at the center position. Hakeem Olajuwon is a force at both ends.
Pass to Pettit. Here's Maravich. Right side, Paul. Robinson, a screen on Thomas. To the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to Paul. And here's Robinson. And rejected. And he's going for the lob.
Thomas's IQ is platinum level. He's outstanding at orchestrating and facilitating the offense.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Pass to Bird. Lets it fly. Here's Maravich. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Now here's Thomas. No points so far. There's the screen. And there's the drive. Pass to Richmond. It's intercepted. In transition. Here come the Bucks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent, but behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work too.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Thomas passes to Yao. Here's Richmond for 3. It's hauled in by Pettit.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Bird. And here's Paul. Here's Maravich. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Outside Carter. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Bird. Here's Maravich. Here's the pick. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pure from three-point range. Richmond's got 8 points. And it's Paul with the ball for the Bucks. Here's Bird. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen pass the rock.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Thompson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Garnett. Drains it from 9 feet away.
Jump shot is pure. That was easy for Garnett that time.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Pettit. Back to Paul. Here's Bird. Middleton covering. Inside. Here's Robinson. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Basket's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Bird. Fires, high post. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists here tonight.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Now here's Middleton. Still no points. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Bucks.
Pass to Kidd. 6 to shoot. Spins. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Kidd has no issues mixing it up down low. He's a physical point guard.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
It does wonders for an offense to have a point guard like Kidd at the helm. A tremendous facilitator.
Pass to Pettit. Now Iguodala. Middleton covering. Here's Pettit. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
To the inside. Randolph. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Boy, he's got sandpaper in his game. He's a real presence on the floor. Great grit. Randolph loves battling down low.
Second free throw, no good. Milwaukee in the lead from about 19. And that one comes up a bit short. And now the Pistons in transition. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Much muscle on that dunk from Randolph, going all out with the throwdown.
Thompson scanning the floor. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Sinks the 15-footer. And the Bucks lead by 1. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Marbury. No points yet. Here's Archibald.
And as we look at their rebounding numbers, they weren't great there. Just the top 20 team in the league. They need to be better this season.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Nate Archibald is a very, very dynamic point guard. Scores with confidence and gets his teammates involved at a high rate.
Here's Marbury. Middleton outside. Pass to Garnett. 59 seconds left in the first. Kept alive. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Randolph never stops working. He's relentless in pursuing the ball, using his body to get to the glass. Incredible.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Archibald. With the floater. It's hauled in by Garnett. Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Garnett's got his second bucket on the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Kidd. He's got 5. Here's Marbury. Into the lane. No dice from 9 feet. Here's Iguodala. Off target from 3-point range. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Chris Paul, and it's Pettit in at the 4. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Vinsanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Bucks shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Maravich, the pass to Parrish. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
You know, in so many ways, Robert Parrish is a big man's big guy. Dominant down in the paint, focuses on high percentage shots, runs the floor well, and does a good job rim protecting. This guy rebounds, too.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Pistons trailing. Carter inside. He's guarded by Paul. Carter can't get it to go. And we played through the first minute here in the second. His first shot coming late, and Paul gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 3.
That's his bread and butter. Paul is still one of the best from the mid-range.
Pass to Richmond. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Carter from outside. Parrish with a rebound. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Count that bucket.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Garnett, out left to the wing. With some arc, Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 10 points in the game.
There's some mass and density to Richmond, not the guy you want backing you down inside.
Pass to Bird. Here's Maravich. Drills it from deep. He's got 10.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Garnett. Here's Yao. Outside Carter. Here's Richmond. Takes the three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And there's the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Thomas outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Paul shot is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Yao. Carter on the wing. Down low. The steal. Paul against Thomas. Pass to Pettit. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Richmond. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that 6th sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Bird, following the score by Detroit. Robinson, a screen on Carter. Here's Bird. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Pistons trail by 3. Inside. Here's Olajuwon. And there's the rejection. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Pettit. Puts up a 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Carter from outside. And it's Bird with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Shots blocked. Outside Carter. Here he goes.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Paul taking his time here. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Thomas. Hauled in by Paul. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Pettit. Thomas against Paul. Here's Bird. And he lobs it up.
You know, Pettit is not a good scorer. He's a great scorer. Effective at getting whatever shot he wants and then converting.
Pistons trail by 5. Here's Richmond. 13 points in the game. Here's Maravich. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Maravich has got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Richmond. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Richmond's got 16 points now.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Back to Paul. Robinson, a screen on Thomas. Drains the triple. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arc. That in the other team, though, he's also got that kind of range.
Back to Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Bucks. 6-point lead. Robinson, a screen on Thomas. Here's Paul. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Now here's Carter. He's got 9. And the Pistons, another 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Paul passes to Pettit. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Richmond. Thomas outside, fires for 3. The shot by Richmond, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And it's Bird missing. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Carter. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Carter from outside buries it from 3. Carter's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Pass to Pettit. Gets a very good look and converts. Pettit's got 16 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now here's Carter. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Here's Maravich. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Rondo. Pass to Randolph. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Give him 8 points now.
That's really all you can do defensively. I mean, Randolph is smart, he's experienced, and he knows exactly how to score the ball.
Here's Pettit. 13 feet out. It's good, off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Rondo passes to Murray. The 3. Here's Garnett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Pass to Pettit. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Back to Rondo. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Murray, no good. The Bucks leading by 6. But Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Murray. He's scoreless. Outside, Rondo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Chris Paul.
Boy, that's just cunning and crafty by Rondo. Drives in, looking to draw a foul, and hoping to knock down the shot as well. That's just good basketball.
Robinson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. And so he makes both from the line.
trying their best to make a comeback. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. That's one of the ways you trim a deficit.
Here's Pettit. He's got 21. From outside the arc. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Richmond. Milwaukee with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Pettit. Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance. Outside Paul. From deep. There's the 3. Pettit, good. Pettit's got 24 points.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
27 seconds left in the second. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. No good on that one.
An old school, old head point guard. Rajon Rondo's mindset is pass first, set up others. And on D, Rondo plays with passion, constantly pressuring his guy.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bird. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Bird's got 13 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Gee.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I've got to...
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Bucks leading by 11. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. And it's Olajuwon in at the 4. There's a screen. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thomas outside. Pass to Richmond. 3-pointer. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, he's so crafty, Isaiah Thomas, and really unselfish. A pass-first point guard who knows exactly when one of his guys is open and how to get it to him.
Paul against Thomas. Out to the wing. Here's Pettit. Fades. The shot's good. Pettit's got 26 points. Thomas against Paul. Thomas outside. Olajuwon passes to Thomas. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Maravich. 15 points in the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Pettit from the arc. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Olajuwon. Back to Thomas. And here's Carter. Down low. Lets it fly. Yao, good. Yao's got 6 points.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Pettit passes to Paul. Over Thomas. Paul shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Pistons. 11-point game. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Paul. Fires from the wing. Here's Pettit. He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, you got to respect the size of Pettit. Not petite, Pettit. When he's deep inside, he's looking to dunk it every time.
Paul against Thomas. Poke loose. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Pistons trail by 16. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Thomas, left side. Paul with a steal. Pass to Maravich. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Maravich has got 17 points.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if there's anybody better than Chris Paul at starting the break. I mean, he initiates it quickly and turns defense into offense in a heartbeat.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Paul.
Even against tough defense, Thomas is never phased. He's fearless in going against contact.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Free throw good. Thomas.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good for Thomas.
You know, Thomas plays the game with such an edge and attitude and great confidence, and I think that gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile.
And the shot goes down. He's got 9.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Paul against Thomas. Outside Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, deflects the pass. Dives for it. Here's Bird. 13 points in the game. Paul for 3. Rebound Detroit. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Pass to Richmond. Just 5 to shoot. Paul with the double. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Yao, good. Yao's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Pettit. Here's Maravich. 17 points in the game. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Maravich. Back to Paul. Here's Maravich. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Maravich has got 20.
And what a passer Paul is. Exceptional at seeking out his guys and getting them into a rhythm.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Pettit. Outside Paul. Here's Bird. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 14.
Confidence in Cassell is hand in hand, especially in his three ball.
Now here's Paul. Checked by Rondo. Here's Bird from deep three-point range. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got rebound number 8 now. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Yeah, this period, they're letting them go to work, and it's paying off.
Outside, Rondo. Carter on the wing. Here's Bird. He's got 13. Here's Maravich. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Detroit. Yao's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Cassell. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Carter. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the paint. To the inside. Here's Rondo. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
There's a little bit of bully ball in Rondo's game. You don't normally see that in a 6'1 guard, but Rajon, he's not afraid of anybody.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. He hits the second from the line. Paul with it. He's got 9. To the middle. Here's Pettit, and another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside, Rondo. They set the pick. He takes it in, and that one's good. Rondo, he's got 6.
Yeah, Rondo really knows how to maneuver his body, contort it in an effort to draw fouls, and so effective with that.
Here's Pettit. And the 3 off target. Pistons trail by 10. Pass to Kidd. to the wing on the left. Here's Garnett. Again, the Pistons score.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Outside Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
Here's the teardrop. Pass to Middleton. Here's Garnett. Give him 8 points now. 5 to shoot. Here's Marbury going inside. Here's Yao. Hauled in by Paul. The Bucks leading by 10. Here's Bird. No good on the 3.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Now Thompson. And there's a pick. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Shays has got his first points of the night.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Marbury. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury, not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Here's Bird. The 3. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Here's Garnett. Give him 8. And they pick up 2. Garnett's got 10 points.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Pass to Shays. Here's Kidd, defended by Thompson. Can't cash it in from close range. The Bucks leading by 7. Now here's Paul. Here's Bird. Yet another assist.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Pass to Garnett. Here's Kidd, defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the low block. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Down low, Kidd's assertiveness makes the difference. I mean, helping him get around the trees, the big fellas in there, and to his shot. That's good work.
And here's Paul. The shot comes out. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Bucks ahead. They lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Chris Paul, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The shot by Richmond, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Bird. A good-looking shot from the wing. Bird's got 20.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
Pass to Richmond. Here's Olajuwon. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
That one misses. Milwaukee leading by 8. Pass to Bird. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Bird's got 9 points now in the second half.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Olajuwon. Tries it from the top of the key. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Maravich. Pass to Bird. Maravich with the bucket. 24 points for him.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Richmond. Here's Olajuwon. Yao passes to Thomas. Here's Richmond from the baseline. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Pettit. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Yao's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Richmond. Here's Yao. Robinson defending. Kidd, the pass to Richmond. Thomas against Paul. Here's Olajuwon. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 10. Pass to Maravich. Tipped.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Kidd, the pass to Olajuwon. The lead now cut to single digits.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Bucks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's Bird. Screen by Robinson. The 3 is up. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 12 points here in the second half.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Pass to Kidd. Out to the right wing. Here's Richmond. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Richmond's got 5 points in the quarter.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Here's Bird. Here's Maravich. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pistons trail by 8. Thomas drives in. Pass to Richmond. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Yao. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. That gives him a double-double.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Detroit making a change here. Carter's checked in, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Pistons trail by 9. Pass to Richmond. Back to Thomas. Here's Richmond. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Now here's Paul. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Richmond. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Richmond's got 10 points here in the second half.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Bird. 4-3. Now with a rebound. Pistons trail by 7. Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive, an efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Now Robinson. Here's Bird. And the Bucks miss again. The Pistons have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bird's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Maravich has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
Outside Carter.
Milwaukee foul. Larry Bird. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Thomas outside. Here's Olajuwon. Carter from outside.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's Bird. Maravich. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Pass to Carter. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Bucks. They led by as many as 18. Here's Maravich. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Richmond. Here's Yao. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Thomas against Paul. Pass to Maravich. Pulls up on the wing. Yao with a rebound. Yao's. Pistons trail by 10. Carter, the pass to Olajuwon. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Paul with it. Here's Bird. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
To the paint. Pass to Richmond. Fires the 3. Fires hitting the triple. Richmond's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Bird. The rebound by Detroit. Yao's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Shot's good by Olajuwon. And now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
The superb basketball IQ of Jason Kidd, scanning and surveying the whole floor and then zeroing in on the ready shooter.
Pass to Parrish. Here's Maravich. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And here's Detroit. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Kidd. Off target with the 3. The Bucks leading by 4. Here's Maravich. Banked it in off the glass. Maravich has got 31 points.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Olajuwon. 13 feet out. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds in the game. Launches it from deep. Goes back up. Headed. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Here's Olajuwon. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Olajuwon's got 9 points now in the second half. Now Paul has to Pettit. Down low. Here's Bird. Nice move. And he lays it in. Bird's got 31.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves. Can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Here's Pettit. It's deflected. They're running. Ahead. Here's Carter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And that one falls for Carter. Milwaukee leading by 5. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Corner shot. Another shot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Timeout called, the Pistons. 46 seconds left in the final quarter.
Your young Bucks dancers, give them a round of applause.
46 seconds left in the final quarter. Kidd, the pass to Olajuwon. Money!
Hey, it takes more than contact to stop Olajuwon inside. He stays strong through contact and gets the finish.
And here's Milwaukee now. They led by as many as 18.
Pistons foul. Jason Kidd, first personal foul. 14 foul. At the line.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Kidd. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, Kidd putting the team on his back and getting the clutch bucket himself.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Kidd. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Olajuwon. Outside Carter. Launches it. Money from deep.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. So Milwaukee wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.